Thank you very much for that introduction and for inviting me here today. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the Society for organizing such a fantastic conference. I am sure you will agree that events such as this are invaluable opportunity for healthcare professionals from all backgrounds to share, learn, reflect, and improve their practice. I would like to talk to you today about the issue that matters most to nursing staff, the issues of concern to Royal College of Nursing members when I speak to them on my numerous visits in my role as president. Across the UK, nursing staff are working long hours for a very low pay in an environment that is tense, and they are very stressed out, as most of you will know, due to staffing levels. Since 2010, nursing staff have seen their real earnings fall by 14%. The announcement last week that pay increases for nurses and healthcare assistants will be capped at 1% for the year ahead is very frustrating indeed. A 1% award following years of harsh pay restraint shows that the government does not value our contributions to the healthcare system. There is no doubt that this is in real terms a fall in our pay and is having an impact on nursing staff, their living standards, and their attitudes to their work. More and more nursing staff are working extra hours, taking second jobs, or leaving the profession, and in some instances, going to food banks so that they can put food in their family. And because they have also had enough, they make the decision to leave the profession. This cannot continue. That is why the Royal College of Nursing Counts campaign is calling on the government to make up for lost grounds from the last 5 to 10 years of pay restraint and reward hard-working nursing staff with a proper and a fair pay award. If not, disillusionment within our profession will continue to grow, and there will be long-lasting damage. I urge you all to join our campaign. It is on the Royal College of Nursing website, and it has more information and free materials that you can use to speak up for nursing. One way in which staff are fairly compensated for the long hours they work is through unsocial hours payment. But as we have seen most recently with the junior doctors' dispute, the government is determined to extend 7-day care in England. My fear is that this will be at the expense of unsocial hours payment. And the workforce cannot be expected to pay for the expansion of services this way. Members rather needs to be compensated for disruption to their family lives, extra transport and childcare facilities that they will need to enable them to work at the weekends. So we don't need to cut on social statement or social hours to pay for the 7-day services. The RCN objects to this in the strongest possible terms to any attack on unsocial hours payment. And our members, through our survey, had made this clear. 2/3 of respondents recently said they will not work on social hours if this is cut. And we all know what that will happen to staffing levels and safe patient care. This tells me that on social hours payment are actually the enabler to 7-day care, and we want the government to take notice of that. So my message to the government is, ensure nursing staff are your partners in the 7-day expansion, because if not, you will find that any short-term gains made from paying nurses less would be quickly eclipsed by an increased reliance on expensive bank and agency services, and also international recruitment, which is actually very expensive. Asking exhausted nursing staff to work around the clock for less pay will worsen the current crisis in recruitment and retention, and will threaten the high-quality patient care that we all want to provide. Look after your nursing staff, and they will help make your vision of 7-day care a reality. That is my message to the government. While pay is important, it should be part of a much wider long-term workforce strategy. This means a coordinated approach to recruitment and retention. This means a clear vision for training and development. This means no more short-term decision-making, no more sticking plaster solution to workforce planning. We must not forget the lessons of the Francis Report, which identifies the urgent need for agreed staffing levels. The RCN has campaigned on this issue for many years. While there has been an increase in the number of nurses in acute hospitals, other areas of the NHS have seen deep cuts. And examples are, since May 2010, we have lost nearly 4,000 mental health nurses and 1,500 learning disability nurses. These cuts threaten the care of some of the most vulnerable in our society, and it's got to stop. In the most recent NHS staff survey, less than half of all respondents said there are not enough staff in their trusts for them to provide a safe care. I hear regularly from members who are tired, stressed, caused by staff shortages, and on top of that, they are not valued. I am proud of the RCN's work to put workplace conditions on the agenda, particularly through our Healthy Workplace project, which we are working with employers using a workplace simple toolkit to ensure that the environment of care is where everyone can thrive, free from bullying, harassment, and intimidation, free when people are able to take time out to do training and development. Looking ahead, there are opportunities for us all to shape the future of nursing and to shape the future of healthcare delivery. In February, thousands of people responded to a consultation of the proposed new nursing associate role. These roles must never be substituted for graduate and registered nursing roles. And later this month, we expect the government to launch a consultation of the future of student funding in England. The government decision to replace student bursaries with loans came as a shock to all of us, and I fear it will have an impact on the number of new graduates entering our profession. And it also doesn't make sense in the current recruitment and retention crisis we are in. The RCN will be sharing the concerns with our members in our response to the consultation, and I urge you all to have your say once this is announced, because we must protect the future of our profession and protect the integrity of our profession. As many of you will know, 2016 is the RCN centenary year, The college was formed in 1916 by Dame Sarah Swift, Sir Arthur Stanley, and Sidney Brown. By the end of 1916, the college has only 2,553 members. Who would have known that 100 years later, we will be celebrating a centenary as the voice of nursing with over 430,000 members. And we will continue to be the voice of nursing. And when you leave here, I want you to continue to enhance the voice of nursing. Our work now on behalf of our members is more important than ever, both as a trade union and as a professional association. The healthcare landscape is continually shifting, and our members and their colleagues tell us that the only constant is change, as you all know. It is the RCN's role to support our members and to provide the very best for patient care. It is the RCN's role to provide workplace representation. It is the RCN's role to hold the government to account and ensure that a hard day's work is rewarded with a fair day's wage and that nurses are valued and respected. But we cannot do this alone. So my final message to you is, if you are not already a member of the college, please join. Seek out our campaigns, because we are all in this together, and becoming active in the issues that matters to you. Together we can show nursing counts. Together we can show nursing matters, because nursing matters to everybody. You may have had a friend, a family member who have been touched by a nurse. So nursing matters to everybody. And I thank you for your time. And please be active. Thank you.